Hey, hi, hello, and welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites and hopefully add some awesome games to your backlog. Every time. That's what we try to do. That's what we try to do every time. And, you know, as a completely non-biased person, I'm going to tell you that I think we do a pretty good job of that most times. Okay? So if you like the Rogues, I'm glad you're here with us. Thanks for being here with us. This ends up being the best place on the interwebs to hang out if you're a fan of Rogues. So I'm glad you're here with us. So that's what we play. Let's go Lightning Gauntlet. That sounds interesting. Hey, I am here with a new one of these. If you've hung out here before, you know that the GOAT is hardcore addicted to the roguelite survival genre, also known as bullet heavens, reverse bullet hells. They have so many names. So many. I like them all. This is a game called DEFCON Xenos, and this is an alpha build. I have to send a big thank you to a couple people here. The first being Christos Dukas. Christos is the producer at this small indie game studio out of Berlin that is actively working on this game. Now, you'll be able to get your hands on a demo if you like what you see in a couple weeks, and the game is going to come out into early access sometime in January. That's the team's plan right now. So thank you to Christos for reaching out and offering me a key and an opportunity to play and enjoy the game. I am having fun with it so far. And I also want to thank Cerebro out at roguelites.com. You can find Cerebro's website at roguelites.com, or you can find him on his YouTube channel, roguelites.com. And I just want to tell you, if you haven't visited his channel yet, I look forward to his videos every single Sunday, where he gives a really good feel for the upcoming roguelite releases. So stop by, give his channel a look. I will include a link to his channel in the video description in case you'd like to pay him a visit and keep tuned with the upcoming releases. So anyway, we're going to give this game a run or two and see what we can see. We'll show off the meta progression options because they are plentiful. We've got your typical group of upgrades for the Bullet Heaven games. But then even beyond that, there are additional characters to be opened. I think we probably want to put in some points to agility here. So we'll see if we can have some victorious runs here. We're going to talk a little bit about what I believe to be a pretty epic shopping trip I took with the brother-in-law. And we'll go Gatling gun. Let's talk about some of the foods that I picked up. I've been eating some interesting foods lately. So we'll talk a little bit about that. Talk a little bit about the coffee that I'm drinking as well. We got to have coffee talk, right? Fires one more projectile. That would be nice. Let's do that. And let's go base damage up by 10. That sounds nice as well. That also sounds good. Sometimes you just get the upgrades one right after the other. 3 gigantic laser beams. But before we get into all of that, let's talk about the business of the business of the business. If you're new here, thanks so much for being here. If you're not new here, thanks so much for being here. Really appreciate your support. If you are new, though, we'd love to have you here more often. Would love to earn the right to your subscription. Just know going into it, and I just talked with the team of GOAT lawyers again the other day. We have 3 or 4 GOAT attorneys, and of course, they're in suit and tie when we all get together. They dress up all fancily for me. But they reminded me that it's important to say this every time. It's our disclaimer. A couple things are going to happen if you subscribe. We're going to fill you up with games. You could end up with knee pain, back pain. The wish list is just going to be bursting at the seams, okay? But I think this is the good news. We're going to lighten you up, too. So we're going to rip the money right out of that wallet and give it to Steam or Epic or, wherever you like to buy games from. So, because physics and science and fractions, to me, we equal you back out, right? So, thanks so much. Slam the like button, hit the subscribe, all that stuff. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's also raise our inflicted damage by a little bit. That sounds good as well. I like the way this build is going so far. So I don't have a Costco membership. The Costco is kind of far away from home, and I've gotten so used to just pulling up to the Target and having them bring the groceries out. I know it's lazy. I'll admit to it. It's lazy. I could definitely go into the store, but you know what? I don't want to spend 18 minutes looking for where the where the cumin is, right? Like, hey, I need some cumin. Where the hell is that? Oh, it's over with these 97 other spices on this rack where, they all look the same. I don't want to do that. Somebody will do it for me. So, the thought of going out to Costco and doing a trip by myself, walking up and down the aisles, like, I don't know. I'm less into it. But if I'm going with my brother-in-law, well, now it's a party at the Costco. So he says, hey, you want to go to Costco, Goat? Yeah, I do. Let's check out the Costco. I'll tell you what, Costco has some pretty cool stuff. So we're kind of preparing for some of the holiday meals. We're going to be hosting Christmas at my house, and so we did pick up a brisket flat, as you do. Look, we could have gotten ridiculous with the brisket. They had a couple 12-pounders in there. There was a 14-pounder in there. We decided to be less ridiculous this time. We went with a 6-pounder. Because I'm also going to do a chicken. I might do a pork butt. There's going to be a lot going on. There's talks of lamb. I'm not a big lamb guy. Lamb's got a gaminess quality to it that I haven't quite figured out a way to get over. But my wife is a big fan of lamb, so we'll occasionally do it. So anyway, we picked up pretty decent looking briskets, really nice striations of fat. So, of course, we're going to take that right to Melty Town and Goodness Town. Give it a nice long sauna in the smoker. I'm going to have to look up the cook time for brisket because it's been a minute, since we've entertained with the way the world has changed over the years. Kind of knocked out our gigantic family get-togethers because, you know, some of us are a little bit older and prone to, well, bad stuff happening. So, you know, now we're getting together again. Feels great. So, the brisket is happening. I'm very excited. Let's go agility because that's our only option. We've got about 2 minutes to go here. So I also got these chicken sausages with cracked black pepper. All right, so now we're between health and the meta progression currency. We're coming up on the end here, which is great. Let's go Aether Capsule again. I like these lasers we were able to pick up along the way. So I'm super stoked to try those. I've recently got into the Beyond Beef and the Impossible Beefs of the world. And so I picked up a stack of Impossible burgers. And look, I know they're not for everybody. We're kind of toying around with eating a little bit more healthier when we can, so that, you know, eating like a total a-hole on the weekend, you know, look, we talked about balancing things out, right? It's balanced out. These are the lies that I tell myself, right? So, got a stack of Impossibles. I actually made one today for lunch and did it in the air fryer, of all things, with a nice smattering of mashed avocado and some Keith's burger sauce. Keith Habersberger of the Try Guys. He's got some sauces. The burger sauce is nice and sweet. It was tremendous on this burger. So, yeah. A definite food win. Hey, 10 seconds to go. Well, let's see what happens here. I'm excited. Are you excited? Okay, let's go with the Aether Capsule. Health seems to be fine. Oh boy. They're going full launch. Oh my goodness. Hey, now's as good a time as any. Grab a sip of coffee, right? Wazda in the left hand. Coffee with the right hand. That's why these games are such a win. There's room for all the important things to happen all at once. Speaking of, I hope you got something good in your cup today. I am drinking a cup from a brewer. Listen to me. A roaster. Boy, if that wasn't a Freudian slip. Don't worry, I'm not day drinking. A roaster out of Portland called Extracto. And I gotta tell you, it's quite good. It's quite mellow. It's great for a second cup. That's what this is for me today. I was drinking some Jim's Organic earlier, the double chocolate variety. A great recommendation from one of our community members, Getter7. But this is a great mellow cup. I like it. Extracto. Okay. I think we'll go with the Aether again. So you know what else I got that I'm super excited about is this nut butter. But it's got like 7 or 8 different things in it. So we've got pumpkin seeds, cashews, almonds, flax seeds, right? It's a literal nut party. I know what you're thinking, and I'm not going to repeat it, okay? Get your head out of the sewer. How dare you? It's a family program. It's not. It's not. It's not. We keep it real here. Real dumb. All right. I think we're going to beat the Berserker. That's what I think. Yes. Okay. That went super well. Let's drive back to the main menu. We've got 1,700, well, almost 1,800 credits here. What do we want to do? Okay, so we can't afford that. Some of these are expensive upgrades. Okay, I like this one. The cooldown reduction, I think that's super important. That sounds okay. I haven't put any points into that yet. And then let's put one in Vitality. That's probably going to do it because of cost. Yeah. Okay. Let's jump back in here. So these are the different characters. They all have different starting weapons, different passives, speeds, their health, and then, you know, you can buy these upgrades as well. Barrage fire. The agent fires a barrage fire for 3 seconds around him. So it sounds like a special capability that we'd be purchasing. That could be interesting as well. All right. So we're going to start with none. No ultimate abilities. And this time, let's see, what is Doom mode? All enemies have increased health points, damage, and movement speed by 10%. Oh, 2,000 for the clear reward. Why don't we do it? Let's try it. Let's try it. If we lose, right? I was looking at a meme the other day from Rocky IV, the Russian, and it was like, if he dies, he dies. And I was reminded that that is such a tremendous movie. Let's go with the Razor Blade. I'm going to try to get different weapons and capabilities this time to show off some different ones if we can. Let's see. Let's go with uptime. That should go hand in hand with the Razor, I think. All right, perfect. Let's go Photon Blaster. This one kind of reminds me of the knives in Vampire Survivors. I think we will do reload because I like stuff firing off that much faster. We'll go Razor Blade again. Okay. Let's go ahead with the reload again. And we're going to have to think about that with the weapons that we're picking up. Lightning Gauntlet would probably be good, but we didn't get Plasma Cannon last time, so let's go with that. That's also something that fires off and will benefit. Let's do Velocity. Enhance those projectiles, right? Now, the dev did mention in the email that they're going to be adding a lot more stuff when this comes out into early access as well. So we haven't seen everything that there is to offer here, which is great. Some stuff to look forward to. We'll go Photon Blaster. Okay. Let's go Plasma Cannon. More projectiles. Gotta grab some of these purples. Those are the beefier ones. We'll go Razor Blade again, as long as it's popping. Why not, right? Okay. We'll go Reload. Oh boy, they're not kidding. It does seem harder. Need somebody to drop some health. Let's go. Let's do thrust. Although I don't know that knocking back these guys with the projectiles is going to be a shot in the arm for us. Yeah, the only shot in the arm that we're getting is the one that puts us in the grave. Hey, so that's DEFCON Xenos. Let us know what you think of this one in the comments. Is it going to be on your radar screen? Are you going to be looking for that demo to pop in a couple, 2-3 weeks? Let us know. Let us know what you think. I had fun with it. So thanks again to Christos. And thanks again to Cerebro from Roguelites.com for mentioning the GOAT and helping get me an opportunity to try the game. All right, folks, so we have Twas the Noida Before Christmas happening this week. We're going back to Noida. It's like seeing old friends again. I'm excited. Are you excited? Food talk, coffee talk, Noida. If you haven't gotten to Noida yet, you probably want to watch this. If you have gotten to Noida and Noida has kicked your ass, like it has mine, you probably want to watch this, because I'm going to show you how to turn it into a roguelite. It's going to be great. All right. Have a good rest of your day. Have a great week. Don't work too hard. And we'll see you next time on the Goat Force Gaming channel, where we will play a roguelike or a roguelite, because that's what we do every damn time. We'll see you again soon.